Before she became one of the most talked about celebrities on the planet, Kim Kardashian was Paris Hilton's assistant. Yeah, the queen of reality TV, influencer culture, and billion-dollar brands used to organize closets and tag along to nightclubs while holding someone else's handbag. But this isn't just a story about fame. It's about strategy, timing, and turning a PR disaster into an empire. Kimberly Noel Kardashian was born on October 21st, 1980, in Los Angeles, California, into a family that was already halfway famous. Her father, Robert Kardashian Sr., was a high-powered attorney who gained national attention for helping defend O.J. Simpson in his infamous murder trial. Her mother, Kris Jenner, would later become the mastermind behind the Kardashian brand. But back then, she was just a Beverly Hills socialite with 4 kids and a dream. Kim grew up in a life of luxury, private schools, celebrity parties, and high-end fashion. But she wasn't content with just being rich. She wanted to be known. Her early adult years were filled with networking in Hollywood, building relationships with stylists, celebrities, and, most importantly, cameras. Then came 2007. You know where this is going. Kim's private tape with singer Ray J leaked, or got strategically released, depending on who you ask. And suddenly, everyone knew her name. While some would have hidden in shame, Kim and her mom saw an opportunity. Instead of fighting the publicity, they owned it. And just like that, the Kardashians struck a deal with E! Network for a reality show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. The show was chaotic, dramatic, and oddly addictive. It didn't matter that they weren't actors or musicians. People couldn't stop watching. And Kim? She quickly became the breakout star. But don't get it twisted. While the world watched the show for drama, Kim was building a brand in the background. She launched businesses. First came endorsements, then fragrances, clothing lines, and eventually her mega successful beauty company, KKW Beauty, which earned her hundreds of millions. Later, she added Skims, her shapewear brand, now valued in the billions. Skims isn't just a fashion line. It's a cultural phenomenon that redefined what body-inclusive actually looks like in mainstream fashion. Her business empire only grew. She mastered the art of the social media rollout, with Instagram posts that doubled as product launches and Twitter feuds that somehow ended in merchandise. Kim didn't just ride the wave of internet culture, she helped create it. She helped change how brands market, how people engage with celebrity culture, and how fame is monetized. Before influencers were influencers, Kim was doing it, and better. Of course, it wasn't all smooth sailing. Kim's been married 3 times, most famously to Kanye West. Their relationship was one of the most talked about celebrity pairings of all time. They were fashion-forward, headline-making, and constantly under the spotlight. Kanye once said marrying Kim was like winning the Super Bowl, and, for a while, they looked like the ultimate power couple. They had 4 kids together, and Kim became a regular at the Met Gala and in Vogue spreads. But as Kanye's public behavior became more erratic, from controversial tweets to presidential runs, Kim found herself at the center of a very different kind of media storm. She stood by him through mental health struggles and very public meltdowns, but eventually it became too much. In early 2021, she filed for divorce. And yet, even in the chaos, Kim stayed composed. She co-parented with Kanye, maintained her businesses, and never lost control of her image. Instead of spiraling, she focused on something no one expected, becoming a lawyer. Inspired by her late father, she began studying law and eventually passed the baby bar exam. She worked on criminal justice reform, helping to free nonviolent offenders and using her platform to fight for people most celebrities ignore. That's not just reinvention, that's evolution. She wasn't just managing fame, she was orchestrating it. Kim understood media like no one else. She could turn a meme into a moment, a headline into a sale, and a scandal into sympathy. Her control of the narrative was unmatched. People doubted her intelligence, her talent, and her intentions. but they never doubted her presence. She became a constant in pop culture, even as the culture itself changed. Her family, Kris, Kourtney, Khloe, Kendall, Kylie, became media fixtures. But Kim was always the nucleus. She balanced motherhood, fame, and business with an intense work ethic. Whether it was walking into the Met Gala draped in head-to-toe Balenciaga or hosting Saturday Night Live, she knew how to stay in the spotlight without ever looking desperate for it. She's evolved again and again, from reality star to mogul, from famous for being famous to respected businesswoman, from scandalous beginnings to social justice advocate. Now, with multiple businesses, a growing legal resume, and a public image she spent over a decade curating, Kim Kardashian isn't going anywhere. Whether you love her or love to hate her, Kim Kardashian redefined what it means to be famous in the 21st century. She went from reality star to business mogul, from tabloid scandal to courtroom advocate, and she's not done yet. This is Kim Kardashian, the woman who built a billion-dollar empire out of controversy, contour, and calculated moves. Say what you want, but the girl knew what she was doing.